I had this one first, and I found a better one.
Oh, we're getting into the truck area now.
Yep.
Trucks. There's an old panel van. What year model's that?
The van?
Yeah.
I think that's a 48. Yeah, it's original, pretty decent old car. Good car, really. To California. And my buddy passed away, and we never did take that trip in our old cars. The red and white 57 Ford. And of course, I love muscle cars. The sun and the heat's pretty hard on my sunglass display, and we drove that old Mercury. I've had it all. I've drove that Mercury to New York probably 10 times or more. Out of business in about 99 was when I heard about it, and I went up and purchased it and had a house mover to move it down here.
You've seen the Texaco already, but this is the lower section, and we're gonna go right down here, and I know a bunch of you is gonna want to see all these vintage cars. So what's your favorite car in here?
I don't know. I don't really.
Don't know.
I like them all.
This is definitely memory lane for a lot of people.
Yeah, well, we hope everyone enjoys it. Moon Pine of Dope.
Hello everyone, this is John Ward with the Appalachian Channel, and I'm in Rogersville, Tennessee at what's called Memory Lane. And this is an amazing place. You're going to want to get a cup of coffee and sit down and follow along as Otis takes us on a tour of this place he's been building for a couple of decades now. And Otis, tell us a little bit about what you've done here.
Well, back in the late 90s, I started playing a little bit, and I didn't get finished in time. I'm still playing. But
still working on it.
Anyway, I hope that this is something that people enjoy, Memory Lane today. We started this thing in 1998, and we kindly backed off for a little while, but I think we're about ready to fire it up again and maybe turn it. We've never charged anybody, but we're probably going to have to start charging and turn it into a little business that'll support itself at least. We're not looking for a major profit or nothing of that nature. But nevertheless, hey, I hope you enjoy what you see here today.
Who's this you got with you here?
This is my main #1 helper, my granddaughter, Zella. And she helps me quite a bit. But anyway.
So
hey,
what are we going to be seeing as we walk down through here? Tell them a little bit.
Well,
we drove through and you showed me some of it, but
well, we got right here behind us, we got a Ford, kindly simulated Ford dealer.
Okay, and it's full of cars.
It's full of Mopars. Yeah, it's supposed to be a
Ford dealer with Mopars all in it.
Yeah, but no, we got a few Ford. But nevertheless, right beyond this little building here, we got a little country store, and it's really pretty neat. I'm proud of the country store.
Right.
It's pretty much well stocked with all the period correct stuff in it. And then we're going down the hill, and we got a Texaco. You remember the old Texaco service station?
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get down there, but these are things you've bought, actual buildings and things, and some of them you've actually moved here.
Yes, it all started with the store. You may want me to tell you about that when I get down there.
Yeah, we'll talk about it when we get down there.
But yes, I've moved every bit of this from locations way up in Virginia and North Carolina and
So what's
Georgia.
your total amount of structures here? I mean, you've got vintage trailers, you've got a diner, you've got churches, you've got blacksmith shops.
I don't even know.
You're not counting them, have you?
Probably about 20 pieces, I guess, or more. I don't know. All I know is this. I didn't realize when I first started this, the maintenance that was going to come with it a little bit later. But
this is quite a few acres here. You got a big...
we got about 28 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's show it to them. You ready?
Yes, look.
Let's go.
Let's go check it out. Come on, #1 helper.
All right, tell us about the very first thing we see here coming in, the Ford sign. How'd you come about that?
The Ford sign. Okay, the local Ford dealer here, Testman Motor Company, Testman Ford, replaced their sign with a more modern one, and they donated the sign to Memory Lane, which we've had a lot of generous people donate a lot of stuff here, and we're very grateful for that. And of course, it's theirs, anybody's to use and make it their home here if they like.
Well, it sure is an interesting place. And was this a building you was actually using maybe when you was full-time in the body shop business?
Basically a storage building. you know, for the old muscle cars. And we just started, I mean, it's not no Ford dealer. We just kind of got a few Ford signs up since we got the sign. But okie dokie.
So tell us about this vehicle here.
This is a Ford Thunderbolt. Ford was having a hard time competing with the other automakers back in the early 60s, so they decided to create a factory stock car that was race ready.
Race ready.
Race ready, which if you might want to film this, you go downtown Ford and buy one and take it to the drag strip. Back in the 60s, a super stock car that would, let's see, what is it? 11.9 and a quarter, 121 mile an hour. That's straight out of the Ford dealer.
Wow.
Pretty awesome back in that day. But anyway, they only produced 100 of these. Professional drivers got the first 18. And I guess the other 82 people that was lucky enough to get one was pretty proud to get it.
So you restored it like this and redone it?
Yeah, that's the way it came from Ford.
What's the history of this car? How'd you come about it? Where'd you find it?
This car, all these cars have been trashed, you know, I mean, wrecked, and I just got bits and pieces of this car. I had to build it with what I had, you know.
So you've done an excellent job, looks like it.
Why, it's fiberglass. I mean, it's not no slick show car. It's
now, did it come with it? It came with fiberglass originally on it anywhere? Some of the Mustangs did, I believe, didn't they?
Yes, but Ford put plexiglass.
Plexiglass, okay.
No heater, no window regulators, no radio, no nothing. I mean, it's stripped down.
So how many years on this project? How many years did it take you?
We spent off and on a year or two.
It is an amazing car. Now, how long have you had this car? Well, last question I'll ask you. How long have you had this vehicle here?
Since about 08.
08?
Yeah,
so it's
in that neighborhood. But anyway, it's totally rebodied. I mean, we just got bits and pieces. We had a hard time finding some items, but we got it all. But like I said, it's definitely not a show car. It's just a race car.
Very nice car.
What do you think about these cars? You like them?
They are excellent. We have a pink car down there. That one is my favorite, and there's a Vespa in there.
Well, you'll have to show us them when we get there, okay?
Lordy. But anyway, I guess you want to take a look in.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, I've always tried to choose low production. Here's another low production car, Boss 9 429. It was a Ford was having trouble again, I guess, keeping up with the Chrysler Hemis, so they built a Hemi themselves. This one's got a Hemi engine in it. But anyway.
Wow.
But NASCAR, this was built for NASCAR, this engine. And they built 700, I can't keep up with the number, I think 785 of these. Ford insisted on them building 500. And we've just got a little Corvette. I painted that in 1982. It's held up pretty good. That's the only vehicle I've got with lacquer paint on it. But anyway, that's a local, bought new. Guy got out of the Army here local and riding the bus down through Texas and seen it at a dealer and hollered at the bus driver, said, "Let me off." He bought it, it's got the name on the back where he bought it right there.
Oh, right here, still on there.
Yeah, Mac Stewart bought this brand new in Texas. He lives here local. But nevertheless, it's got the original seat covers, never been apart. Motor's never been apart, 427. But anyway, and of course, Hemis has always fascinated me. I've got a few. I guess we got about 4 left. I mean, This is a true J code, original matching 68 Roadrunner with the Hemi. And of course, I think this is an ugly car, but it's a 6-pack. Anything with a pistol grip and a 6-pack V code, I think it's worth, whether it's ugly or not, you save it. And the Superbird, it's probably one of the older ones that I've got in here. That was restored in the late 80s, and it's definitely needing a little bit of loving again. And TA Challenger, super solid, put in the dry in about 1975 and never was taken out until I bought it. Didn't have any rust. Little 340 car. This is my daughter's car, which I guess this girl right here is gonna claim it.
When I get older, yes, I am.
My daughter kept wanting to drive this Hemi Cuda over here down at UT when she was going to college.
Yeah?
And I said, I don't think I'm gonna park a real Hemi Cuda on the streets down in Knoxville. So I built her one that she could drive. And she drove this to college quite a bit.
Okay.
They're very dependable. It's a little 340 car, and here's a AAR Cuda, but it's got a NASCAR. It's got a Petty Enterprise Hemi in it. I'm very proud of the Hemi. It don't need a 340 back in it, but anyway. And of course, yeah, I always liked convertibles. Another Hemi. But anyway, about everything up here is true muscle. You know, I mean, big engines, rare production. Of course, you know the Superbird. They made quite a few of those, but very ugly car. But I've got a lot of buyers. I mean, that's wanting to buy it.
So what's your favorite car in here?
I don't know. I don't really.
Don't know.
I like them all. I like to drive the little Boss 9, and I like driving this Hemi Cuda or Challenger.
So you get it out every now and then to take it for a drive, huh?
Yeah, well, not near enough. We try to take it to the cruise in here in town and stuff like that. But anyway,
And we're thinking about having a cruise in down here maybe next year.
Yeah, well, that would be interesting. I'll definitely have to come and check that out.
I guess since we acquired the caboose, we kind of made a little simulated railroad station.
Tell us about the caboose. How'd you come about that?
The Heritage Association, once again, the old caboose was over here at the local train station. Somebody set it on fire inside, and they didn't have the courage, I guess, to restore it, so they wanted Memory Lane to have it. So I'm thankful for that. This was what I was going to make a little diner out of, the caboose, and that's when I acquired that diner.
Okay, yeah.
And but nevertheless, I'm not sure what whether we're going to make a little living quarters in it. I'm not sure. But
did you build this here, or did you buy this somewhere?
no, we built it.
Yeah.
We built it. I need to get the Christmas lights off.
You decorate this for Christmas down here some, or that just?
We have.
Yeah.
We have, but there's been a TV station a few years ago, and we had it decorated for them. And yeah, the fake tunnel over here, you might have noticed a little dog walking.
Okay, so you got a railroad track here for this, and you got the tunnel that goes through.
Yeah, well, yeah. But if you look real close, there's a man walking his dog in the other end of the tunnel.
Oh, are they? Okay.
He looks. By the way, I want to mention Jimmy Caswell. You may have heard the name. Probably he's a very, very, very good artist, and he did all the artwork here for me. And,
Oh, like this sign, the Coca-Cola sign, he did this?
Yeah, he did it, he did this, he did
Oh,
that.
this right here.
Actually, that's an interesting story too. He was building a house, and I kept trying to get him to come over. This is when I first done all the building. Kept trying to get him to come over to do the artwork or the lettering and whatever. And he said, man, I'm into my house. I can't do it. And I said, hey, I said, let's do something. I said, I'm going to send 3 carpenters over there, and I'm going to put your house on the roof. Get over here and do this. So we actually traded out.
Okay.
I mean, I just put
You sent people to build. So you built some houses too, we was talking about, and selling them apparently.
A few.
You've done that a few times.
I like, I built the subdivision over there. I may have told you, I guess.
Yeah.
And he also built my house that I am currently living in and trying to unpack all my stuff.
Oh, so it just got finished.
Yes.
Well, congratulations on your new home.
It's
And then-
beautiful. It's like an A-frame.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, Helene, the hurricane, he cleaned her little latrines out in a little blacksmith shop. And
Okay, so you had latrines or bathrooms right here.
oh,
then?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Gone. So yeah, that's been a little, we started talking about this some time back about coming, but you had to fix a lot of things, didn't you?
it was such a mess, I didn't want you to come then. And it's still a mess, but we're working on it. But I'm just slowly getting it back to normal. But it's just what it is. Just what it is.
Still a really beautiful place after the hurricane.
Yes,
it was
is.
before, wasn't it, Zella?
It's still.
Well, Zella seems to enjoy being here. So you live here close then, don't you?
Yeah.
We live over there on Dawn Lane, now named after my mom, which is his daughter.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. So let's see before we go in the store, let me look down here. You got some old cars down here, and what's that, a sawmill or
No, it's a cane mill.
a cane mill?
Yeah,
Okay.
we used to boil molasses. My father-in-law, that was donated from him. But nevertheless, yeah, we got a chicken coop down here.
Yes, I was looking underneath there.
You may remember, you may know about it, back in the day, people would bring chickens into the store and trade
Oh
them.
yeah,
They're good.
absolutely.
But come on in, we'll get you a moon pie and a dope.
I used to play in this when I was little, and I still do.
Yeah,
I
what
play with my friends.
you like it in here, huh? What's your favorite thing in here?
Probably the fake candy over
The fake candy?
No, it's not fake. We just don't eat it. It's too old.
It's just too old. Okay. You like the old display of candy in it, don't you?
Yes.
Well,
It
These
still
we can't
smells
call
really
them by
good
the
in
correct
there.
name no more. You remember those?
yeah.
But everything in here is basically authentic, with the exception of the fake fruit and the stuff it wouldn't keep, you know.
Right. Well, yeah, you got it set up just like it would have been back in the day.
Yep.
Now, you built this building new, or is this something that came from somewhere?
Built it brand new from this Coca-Cola poster right over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, if you want me to spend the time to tell you about that, I don't want to take too much of your time.
About the building of this, or what you want to tell us?
We actually bought a lot of items from an old store where we grew up over at Robnett's Grocery in Blackwater, Virginia.
So now, did you go to that store as you was growing
Yeah, when
up?
I was a kid, in 1953, he had built a new store.
Okay.
And it didn't take a lot to fascinate a kid back in 53. This was brand new, real shiny, paint was good, little pinstripes and all the stuff. Anyway, when I was a kid and go shopping with Mom and Dad, I'd sit and stare at this, how pretty it was. And of course, the old guy Mr. Robin had a stroke in 97, I think. And I went over a few months later to buy this. I got over there, I ended up buying 2 truckloads of items. This old stand, a lot of vintage clothes, shoes, different things I
So
bought.
this was this new old stock that he had in there?
Yes, yes,
These clothes were.
yes.
So
Yeah.
how long had the store been shut down when you bought all this?
Oh, just a year or so.
Okay, this come from the store too, maybe?
Oh yeah, all this,
Yeah.
these old pants, them new old stock.
Was it from the 70s or?
Yeah,
Probably
that
like
a lot of
70s.
that stuff, and some of this stuff goes back further than that. I
Yeah.
mean, but nevertheless, all the dry goods and these shoes. Of course, I wore these shoes a little bit when we go do a 50s thing, but the old shoes, and this came out of Robnett's Grocery, and the old dye, red dye, and
You got the toys up here too. You put a lot of detail in it.
a few toys.
So did they have toys in there when you was a kid?
Oh, yeah, I had a few toys.
Was it about this size of a store? Was it?
Oh, no, he had a store about this size. In 1953, he built a pretty good size, probably one of the bigger stores around. And but that coffee mill up there was brand new when he built the store. And
How about the stoves that come from there? Maybe.
No, that came out of North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yep.
But it probably had one in there though, didn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this, I'm sorry for the junk, but this is new stock. Or no, it's old stock.
New old stock.
New old stock. I have.
No. Hold on. I gotta see this. This is interesting to me.
It's laying up there on the counter, but
yeah, about that.
well, I'll go through this and use the best of it, or you know what I mean.
And you bought this out of that store?
No.
This came from
No,
somewhere
this
else?
came from Hillsville, Virginia. Do you know the big Hillsville? They have a big event up there every year at Labor Day and Memorial Day. I bought 4 trays of this stuff up there.
Oh, okay, they had it in the assortment.
Right here's some stuff I've been picking through, and I'm not displayed it yet, or put it in the right place. But I'm picking through that.
Do you care if I walk back here and
If you can stand it, I'll tell you before you go back there.
Well, let me do it from this side then.
The Hurricane Helene, the tree shook this building when it hit it.
I like that stuff you got over there. It's the reason I was
Well,
get a little bit.
Can I just will you
You want to film it for me? Here.
No. Let me take. See, I've not even set this stuff back up. I've got in here and redid it.
It shook the building pretty good, huh?
Oh, it shook it, baby.
So we got hand cleaner. You got a lot of stuff still in the original cases, still on the cards or whatever. That we got needles here for those stereos.
Yep, we'll get out of your way, and you just be careful.
There's some aspirins. Look at those. You don't see those anymore. You got a whole box right there.
Yes. I'm sorry that it's just all turned over and messed up from the hurricane. But
Well, we're glad just to get to see it. It's just
if you can pass by, you can have all
okay.
filming you want. Can you get through there?
I think so.
I'm a-coming.
I like seeing all these little bottles right here.
Yeah, there's everything in there from Carter's liver pills to.
And then we have some fake cereal above you.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see it. There's so much to see, it's hard to absorb it all. You got a knife display down here.
Cornflakes probably don't dip back to the 50s, of course. They're probably 60s, I would think. Ivory Snow.
Very neat. What year did you build this store?
98.
98. Okay, you probably told me that, but
This is the first thing that I actually did down here.
Okay, this was the first thing you built.
Yep.
So do you have a love for old general stores too, I guess, like I do?
Yep.
Yeah. They brought back memories as a kid, didn't they?
Yep, and another thing that a lot of people don't get to see while you're in there is the credit system.
Oh yeah, right here. Okay,
Yeah.
you want to show that to them?
Credit card didn't come out to what, 66, 4? I don't know what year.
In the mid 60s, yeah.
Yeah, but this is alphabetical. People come in and charge their items all year long and sell tobacco, later in the fall and pay their debt off.
Right.
Yeah. That I don't know.
I know. See, I can see other things I can't see from down here. Looking up there. Oh, here's the old restroom.
Well, unfortunately, I've got this out trying to redisplay it. It's a mess back there, but
I don't know that you're gonna have room to put it all out.
I'm a little bit. I don't think I'll get it all.
You might
out.
have to build you a lean-to on the side over here like they do. You know how they used to always build onto them back in the. I don't think I've ever seen an old country store that didn't have a shed built onto the side of it where they built onto it over
storage
here.
building.
Yeah,
yeah,
more room.
But this medicine here, I'll tell you that I want to honor those people. Shank's Grocery was selling this, all these boxes and a lot of this stuff right in here on the internet, and of course he was telling me what he was bringing, and he came down here with the bottom of a pickup bed load of it. And I said, man, I don't know where I can afford all that. He said, I'm donating it. And Shank's Grocery, McCoy, the grandson, donated all of that up there.
And where are they out of? Where's that at?
Up Stanley Valley, but they had an old store up there, but I think they about cleaned it out. I mean, it's just a building anymore. I think the building's still there. But now that was a large store in its day. And they used to sell tractors. That came from Shank's Grocery. They sold tractors as well back in the day. I'd say that would have been what, in the early 50s or late 40s? Had to have been about late 40s, $595.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, that's one cheap tractor.
Yeah. And of course, this old store showed up on many calendars.
Yeah.
And
well, see, I was in the art frame business, and I made picture frames, and I sold a lot of old pictures of general stores. It was one of my best selling things.
well, they also, let's see if I got that right here. I think this Coca-Cola poster has got my store. I mean, this is what I built the store from, the Coca-Cola poster. And of course, we got the diner right down here.
Okay.
And we've got somewhat of an airport or a hangar over there similar to that.
Yeah, you're building we drove close to that. We didn't quite get to it.
Well, it's not hardly like this, but it's similar.
Maybe we can show that on another video at some time when you get it a little bit more situated over there.
Well, you're welcome to do it.
And maybe sometime in the future, we might make Memory Lane into a
Business.
into like a business. Like we will have weddings, maybe a hotel, maybe a Jeep tour.
Maybe a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, a bed and breakfast. We'll seriously have everything down here.
Sounds like you know all about it. You gonna be working here?
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's going to be food down there in the diner. We're gonna have food, like actual food, and we're gonna have like a lot of stuff, and then it's gonna turn into real life. So.
Well, that's exciting. You sure do have a lot of energy and excitement about the whole thing. Now let me see. You tell me what these over here are. You tell me. What's those? You know what them are?
I forgot.
Oil jugs.
Oh wait, I think I know. Oil jugs.
That's how they got their oil back in the old days. And you got, I guess was this what they pumped the oil out of, Otis?
Yeah, kerosene.
Kerosene, okay. So
Yep.
I've seen some of them. I didn't know if they ever put oil in them or not.
And
Yep.
then we have my favorite drink bottle over here, Frosty.
Frosty?
Favorite drink in the whole entire world.
So tell me about these doors right here, Otis. I see these Dr. Pepper pushes. Are those original or?
No.
Okay, I started to say I've never seen none quite that good a shape.
No, I bought those in Charlotte at the Auto Fair. But anyway, these, I think all of these are like probably repos, you know.
Okay.
But those are original. They're about discolored.
Yeah.
They, in order to fulfill the whole thing, it's got a little bit of reproduction stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can't have this much original stuff all the time. Let me see. Let me look on the side of get a side. Got this sunbeam here. I like that. Nice. All righty. Well, let's.
Unfortunately, I was going to hang it this morning before you got here, but I didn't.
Didn't get to it.
Yeah.
Well. So you got the yellow truck sitting here now. That's in the painting we're looking at in there too. So
that's
did you?
A model in there, but I used to have this old Coca-Cola billboard, a little sign here,
Yeah.
and I'd advertise the bologna and the Cokes when we'd have the large events here, and we'd have a dope. That's what they called it back
Dope.
in the dope and a bologna sandwich or dope moon pie, 15 cents. It went pretty fast. They sold pretty rapid back in 2000, 2001.
Yeah, I don't think you come out on them too good, did you?
No.
Gas pump. This looks original.
Oh, a little coal pile, about out of coal.
Yeah, now you know I made a video not long ago, Otis, up in Kentucky, and there's a store up there, a general store, and it's still got coal out front where they heat with. You don't find many places.
We've used a little coal in this stove in here.
I thought that was unusual to find a coal in front of an old general store, you know,
yeah.
it's still being used.
Well, yeah, the wood was, I'm lazy. I'd rather buy coal as cut wood. I guess the hurricane kind of damaged our steel a little bit. I guess you'd like to see what's, I've got to redo it. I'm sorry, I didn't get all of it done.
Well, we'll go down there. I'm gonna let them see a little glimpse of this up here of your vintage car junkyard down there. We drove by that, and that's quite amazing right there in itself.
And there's my house up there.
Okay. Well, you don't have, you can just walk straight to work, couldn't you? You don't even have to drive.
Keep the
I did actually walk up here once. When I was little, I always used to play down here.
Oh, I'd say so.
We used to keep the drinks on the truck.
Oh, did you?
But now you'd have to take them in the winter, and I never set them out this year. I've been too busy.
Oh, yeah.
But we'd have the old truck packed down with drinks, and but the steel, it didn't damage nothing, I don't think, but it did blow it down.
Blowed down some trees over here, looks like, didn't it?
Oh yeah, well we cut some that looked like they was gonna maybe fall on the buildings. I'll get it set back up and running. We haven't used it still. By the way, let me tell you that too. There was a movie filmed here, about 75% of it, thereabouts. And this steel is what brought them here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And they ran the steel, and we've run the steel quite a few times, but I will admit we did use water. However, ATF said it would be fine if we wanted to do it historically. They've been here. And we got a court order from a judge. It's legal to have this. But nevertheless, it's all set up, and believe it or not, the trees blew over and tore my little steel up.
Now, what was the name of the movie?
It started out Broken Springs.
Okay.
And it got bought by the Japanese, and it was actually renamed 100. That's not necessarily my kind of movie, but it was really a good movie. It's 101 Zombies.
A zombie movie, okay.
Yeah, but and my wife and myself got to take part in it. I'll show you real quick the poster of it. We got the original poster up there. But let's see, hang on just a second. I don't want to take too much of your time here. Look the movie up.
What was it, an old, like set back in a period of time or something?
It was back probably in the 80s.
In the 80s?
Yeah, we got the old car over there that we let them, one of the feature cars. I furnished the car, and they, right here it is. Here's the poster. It actually made a hit in Japan.
It made a hit in Japan.
Yeah.
How about that?
But it got bought at the film festival in California by the Japanese. So.
Well, that's interesting. So you've had a lot of different people here, HGTV and Tennessee Crossroads, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, we got a mess. I'm sorry, but we're getting there. Oop.
Well, it's looking good. I mean, I enjoy seeing stuff that's been here. Now, when you go to them, I don't always like everything to be just, I like to see it in its natural state like this. Now, it's, to me, there's a beauty in decay.
Yeah.
You know, you see, like this car right here, to me, it's just as interesting, if not more interesting, like it is with a patina on it than it is if it would have been redone.
10 years ago, it looked pretty good. We kindly put this here to bring back Robert Mitchum's, you remember?
Yeah.
Thunder Road.
Thunder Road, yeah.
Yeah, and this was just hauling, or just an idea. That's what he had, was a 57 Ford.
That's what he drove. That's in a classic movie from the late 50s, I guess, early 60s.
Yeah, the movie I think was made in maybe in the early 60s, I don't know. But it was a 50s era movie. Or
it was about him running moonshine down through Knoxville and different places.
Yep.
He might have come down through here and through Bean Station.
Right through Rogersville, Tennessee.
Right.
Yes.
So this building down here, this looks like this is something you used to maybe use for storage at one time? For your...
Basically storage, and we had all these doors with murals on them and different cars, but naturally they went bad in the last 12 or 15 years.
Oh, okay, they was painted on there. I see that now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, they didn't last a long time.
Auto M Parts. Now, what was that?
Well, that was an auto parts store that I used to do a lot of business with in Kingsport. And they just up one day and called me and said, we'd like to donate this sign to you if you want it. So I don't turn nothing down hardly, as you probably already noticed.
Well, I don't blame you. I'd keep it too, and you've done an amazing job of preserving, you know, history and culture and so many different things here. This is a amazing little town. I guess you call it a town. I would imagine what you got something you call it. You call it Memory Lane. I know that, but
Memory Lane. Yeah, we lost a sign during all the wind, and one of the globes on the gas pumps, and a few things.
So now this was an actual station somewhere.
Yes, it was in Saltville, Virginia. While I was up buying the diner, nice little lady come along. She said, honey, I understand you like this old 50s stuff. And I said, yeah. She said, I'm gonna give you that station if you want it. I went up and took it down, brought it home.
Yeah, you come out here and even poured the concrete in front of it.
Yep. But it's just all, it's probably a mess in there, but you know, that's probably the way it was in the 50s, a mess.
Well, here's something completely different than anything I've seen so far.
Well, about everything I own is original except that Mercury and this. And I'll show you. I wanted a Woody wagon real bad back, and I just couldn't pull myself to give what they was bringing back 15, 20 years ago. So I happen to remember I built this model when I was a kid, 12 years old. And here's the model. Here's the original top of my box. I'll get it. They changed the box a little later on in Monogram, but there's the original model that I built when I was a kid. Now this is just a little car, but nevertheless, I got to thinking I wanted something to haul a surfboard in. You need a Woody wagon. I finally got an old Woody wagon, but nevertheless, I got thinking, well, I'll just build this little truck again. But I built the little one when I was 12, and I built this one in 05. And tried to copy it right to a T. I mean, it's got the chrome reverse, it's got everything just exactly like a model. 6 carbs and the whole 9 yards. But I don't know. I guess people have more fun than anybody.
So this would have been a workstation, or what would this
actually
toolbox type thing, or what was
that
this?
That came out of Rogersville Motor Company. One of the mechanics over there acquired that when they changed locations of dealership. And one day he called me and he said, bring a truck up here. And he said, you'll be happy, come on. I went up there and he said, you need that on memory lane.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but nevertheless, I guess we got somewhat of a mess.
Oh my goodness, we got a whole nother building full of cars here. Now this is something else. You do got a Woody over here. A Gremlin X. Now see, my dad was a Jeep dealer in La Follette in the 70s, so I remember these pretty good.
Well, the story behind this, and I don't want to take too much of your time, in 1971, things was a little tight financially. My wife's first car was a 71 Gremlin. And those tires and wheels, I only give $400 for a damaged Gremlin brand current year model in 71.
Oh yeah?
$400 and turned around and probably had a couple hundred and fixed it. But I give $300 for the tires and wheels. I mean,
So this is the original Gremlin your wife had?
No.
No, you bought this.
But the customer that bought it didn't want them big cowboy wheels, so I took and put them in the basement. One day I was driving down through Main Street in Kingsport. Here went this Gremlin. And I pulled in the service station behind him. Of course, when I come out, I'd done bought it. But anyway, wife, I just recreated and put her original tires and wheels on it that was on it in 1971 too. But I don't know.
Got a coin-operated pony and a boat.
Oh yeah, that little granddaughter's wore them out.
Yeah.
But she's about to grow out of them.
Got some.
Yeah, I like all types. You see, I got Arco VWs, and I got hot rods, and I mean, I like all cars, I guess. They're dusty and dirty, but.
Do you have a count on the vehicles that you got that's not in the junkyard down there? Just stuff like this that you got restored?
Yeah.
No? No idea, do you? Now, this is a Viper, right?
Yep. I've got one up in the garage I'm doing right now. I'll probably sell that one. I got one that had a little less damage. That's the only way I buy these type cars, damaged, you know. We got a DeLorean sitting over in the corner. Got a prototype way back in the corner, one of one, hand built, that's truly Petty's old car he hit Ernie Irwin in the tail in Daytona there.
Oh, this one is?
Yeah, he wrote me a letter of authenticity about it. And yeah, my old Wormy Jeep's I thought I was gonna drive this thing, but it's not as easy to get in as I got older.
No, the Jeeps have got that big pan built up so they don't get water, I guess, and you gotta step into them. They're a little bit of work.
There's a bunch of the junk back in there that I just forgot about.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Huh.
We must have about 30 cars in here at least, or better.
I don't even know.
Look here, I didn't even notice this. There's so much to look at. You got an ice cream. Look at this. Did you do this?
Yep.
Hey, look at that.
All the shows that I've been to, and I go out to Carlisle every year, twice a year, Charlotte, Daytona, Columbus, Ohio. I've only seen 2 of these in person. Now, I know there's quite a few of them because I've seen them in magazines, but you never see them out. So I found this one, and I thought I needed an ice cream truck.
Tell us about it. Who makes it, and what year is it?
It's actually a 55 Chevy. There's a company made them, the signs on the back. I can't remember the name.
So you could buy them and start your own business then back in the day, I guess.
Yeah. In other words, Good Humor was one of the probably largest buyers of them. I'm not sure about that, but Good Humor had all kinds of these trucks in the metropolitan areas and stuff. You know, we didn't see many in Tennessee, but anyway, it's hey, I've took this baby to James Dean. You ever heard of James Dean, the tribute up at the big event he has?
No, I haven't.
About 4,000 cars up there. But
Yeah.
I take that thing up there and load it with ice cream, drive around the park. Everybody would wave you down. They probably thought I didn't have any ice cream, but I fooled them. You know, I want ice cream. I'd just throw on the brake, get out and get them an ice cream.
Now, where did you find this vehicle at?
This truck's out of California. A guy in Connecticut bought it and was going to restore it. He had restored a couple. And he got old and feeble, and me and him got to talking, and I ended up with it.
Now, how does the refrigeration work on it? Ice, or did it have an actual compressor?
It's got a cooler.
It's got a cooler.
Yeah.
Did you get that working?
It needs help.
It needs help.
Yeah. But here's another interesting vehicle I guess I've had a lot of fun with.
Yeah.
A lot of people like these things.
Oh, yeah, they're very popular. VW buses, bugs, it don't matter.
But when I did it, somebody suggested I need to put a fogger and get me a wig and John Lennon glasses. And of course, I played that prank quite a bit. Get that old fogger going. I was sitting up at James Dean and at a food court, and there must have been 600 or 800 people in that big food court. And I was sitting on the front line, and I sat there and started pumping the fogger.
Yeah.
I couldn't see my buddy sitting in the right seat.
Yeah.
And the windshields was raised, you know, you can fold them up. Smoke coming out of fog, you know. I had my black wig on, my John Lennon glasses and red bandana. Everybody started panicking, fire, fire, fire. You know, I reached up there in the windshield and waved the fog out, and I done one of them numbers. held up two fingers. It went from panic to Hollywood. But yeah, I think we need to have a little fun with this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
They thought you had a big one lit up, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't get killed in here. But
Well,
I finally did get me an old Woody.
Yeah, so I've been looking at it there as we've been talking over there.
I don't guess I'll ever fix it. Too many other interesting projects.
That's the way you got it right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's original, pretty decent old car. Good car, really. Just needs restoring.
Wow. Yeah, when we walked by this earlier, I had no idea you had a whole car collection in this building too.
I got cars in Virginia. I still got a farm over in Virginia. I got cars over there in garages, and I got cars in the back of the old hangar, and I've got the stuff that's kind of rare, you know.
Well, I'm no.
Here's an interesting for automobile people. You ever see a setup like that?
Now, what do you call that? It's got two carburetors on each side?
Yeah, 2 forwards. That's a cross ram. Chrysler tried a lot of things. This car performs and drives and runs good.
Looks like it'd use a lot of gas for both of them.
They do. They do.
Looks like it'd be thirsty.
Yeah, they are thirsty. But this is, I built that to travel the country. I actually built it to take Route 66 to California. And my buddy passed away, and we never did take that trip in our old cars.
Over the years, have you built some like this and sold them, or you just keep them all?
Do what again?
Do you ever sell any of these that you built like this?
Unfortunately, I sold 3 or 4 and it didn't feel good, and I just kind of quit again.
You don't sell nothing now.
I sold a beautiful 57 Chevy Convertible, won an award. This was popular back in the days. It's got a Oldsmobile dash, T-bird rear seat, 59 Ford armrests and door pads, and Pontiac steering. And it's all been changed and cut up, but I think this age group of people is dying, and that was a very popular car back in 20 years ago. But I believe that group of people's fading away.
Yeah, the generation that remember this car, they're passing on.
They're fading. I don't know how long muscle cars is going to last. I still like the old 50s cars, the red and white 57 Ford. And of course, I love muscle cars.
Now, was this an original pattern? I never, the red on the VW, or is that something added on?
This car was a black car.
Black, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people put that red insert in. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably the solidest VW I've ever seen. Not even a pinhole in it. And tight. This one's a rattle trap. No, it's not a rattle trap, but there's all the difference in the world in them two cars. That's 61, that's 63. But this has been rode hard. That has been taken care of.
Now, what's the farthest you've ever went to get a car and bring it back that you brought, transport it back somehow? What's the farthest away you ever went, you know?
Well, I guess Connecticut on the ice cream truck, and I drove to Dallas to get that old red Plymouth. I was dead set on getting a cross ram 2.4, and don't look at that mess.
Well, that's just the way it was. See, this you've got it set up like it really was into what it looks like. And that's what I appreciate. This is kind of it is a museum and showing the old garages, the old diners, the old general stores.
It's not a very clean museum.
Well, it wasn't very clean in the days. This is just the way it was back then. It's just the way it. Can I go in here?
You sure can, but it's a mess.
Well, that's the way it would have looked in the day.
Yeah, I remember them being.
Right? Just like this.
Yeah.
Got your key station over here where you can make keys, and Tom's candy machine, and
the sun and the heat's pretty hard on my sunglass display and a few things.
Oh yeah, it fades it out really bad.
Yeah.
It takes a toll on vintage stuff when you got it out here like this in the sun. It's not good on it. But
if I'd had it done over, I would have never put the Texaco in front of this building. I'd put it down there to itself, but that's done.
Well, I think it works out real good. I think it looks good. You go right in there to all them cars.
It would have looked real good right down on the other side of the road.
Down there, yeah. Well, I'm thinking you might end up buying another one. If you find one, I bet you'd buy another one.
Hey, I don't think I'm gonna live that long to get all this done.
Well, I know one thing, it's going to be hard to show it all today on one video. There's so much. We're going to try to help you. I know you said you're wanting to do some other stuff, so maybe we can come back and help, you know, let people know what's going on when you get ready to open up. You don't have nothing on Facebook or nothing like that about this, do you?
We never did. I'm amazed that we had shows like we did. We never did advertise. We never did anything, and ended up having over 1,000 show cars and 3,000 spectator cars here and on the other side. I mean, no advertisement.
Right.
It took about 3 or 4 years for it to get heated up, you know.
Just word of mouth.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
We was attending shows in New York, New Jersey, and James Dean up in near Fort Wayne, Gas City, Fairmont. And we drove that old Mercury. I've had it all. I've drove that Mercury to New York probably 10 times or more. Dallas, Texas, Gettysburg, James Dean.
So start telling us the story on this diner. You told me earlier. Let's let them hear this whole story here.
I'll make it real quick. Like I said, I was up there trying to turn the caboose into a little dinner or a little place like a diner. My buddy told me, he said, why don't you come up and buy the diner where we used to eat? And of course I laid everything down, went and bought it. But nevertheless, this is 1942 stainless mahogany diner, is the name of it. And it was brand new in 42 in Parsippany, New Jersey. And in 1962, Mr. Miller in Marion, Virginia had a bowling alley and a few things. He went and purchased this diner and moved it to Virginia in 62. And they went out of business in about 99. And they kept it up, kept it air conditioned, heated, climate controlled basically. And in 02 was when I heard about it, and I went up and purchased it and had a house mover to move it down here.
Now, how wide is this thing?
18.
18 foot wide? They can move something that wide that far? You come 100 miles with it, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, you can move a house. I mean, they like to keep you off the interstate.
Yeah. So how long did it take to move it down here?
Oh, well, it took 2 or 3 days preparation.
Yeah.
But we went up that morning before daylight, and the house mover out of Marshtown, you don't supposed to move anything out during dark hours, you know. And we went up well before daylight, and it was ready to pull out with. And he said, go ahead. I was escorting with the lights. And he said, go ahead and pull out. And I said, man, it's not daylight. He said, pull out. We left before daylight, 15, 20 minutes. And we arrived here that afternoon, 5 o'clock, 99 miles. That's what it is to where it was sitting. And yeah, it was a job. We had 5 blowouts. He said he'd moved several brick houses. You know, when the road comes through and takes houses, they'll move them a lot of time. But anyway, he said he'd moved several brick houses, but he said, I believe that thing right there is about as heavy as it. I mean, you wouldn't think so, but the walls is concrete.
Oh, my goodness.
You can look in, well, I don't think you can see it now, but where we put the vent through the wall for the air conditioned heat, it's got concrete walls. I don't know why they did it. It's got big steel beams. I've never had wheels. I mean, but it's got big steel beams.
They built these originally to be moved onto a location. They weren't built on site.
Yeah.
So they...
Now this thing will split. See this chrome molding?
Okay.
Right through the center. It'll split. But I didn't want to split it. I'd rather pay a house mover to split it and try to fix it back, you know?
So it didn't break, did it break glass or anything moving it? Any glass or damage?
No, that's professional. Ted Harmon down in Morristown, he was the one guy that moved it. And that's all he does, move houses.
So all the equipment and everything we're seeing stayed right there?
Not the little stuff, just all
the big pieces, right, the big...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So now they had a restroom back there. How about that? Look at that little door.
Yeah, but this they did the goofy thing in 62. Of course, that was what was going on in 62. This is all original. These is, I think these has been covered, all of them except the one on the end of one of the originals. And they had it for the cashier, they took it out and they didn't cover it, you know.
Oh, okay.
But nevertheless, this is 62, 3 stuff, this old wood grain. These yellow walls is put up in 62 or 3. I've took the end out and I keep trying to find time to take them down. You see that green crushed ice? Mm-hmm. It's got round corners.
Oh, it's rounded.
Green.
Okay.
I'd like to take that yellow stuff down and throw it away. Just don't have enough hours.
Now, did you ever hook one of these up? What do you call these?
Actually, that's the ones that's in the diner. Well, no, I didn't get those. A buddy of mine had those in Virginia Amusement or whatever it is. Anyway, he had those, and when I bought the diner, he said, you need them. And of course, he let me have them, but I mean, I paid him something for them. But this is not compatible. These is more like 80s or 70s. See all numbers? My jukebox is a letter and a number.
You're talking about the push buttons on here, yeah.
Yeah. They would have to be for like a newer jukebox than this. And I refuse to put a newer jukebox in just to get them to work. I've got a bubbler up there, a Wurlitzer. I guess I'm gonna put in there. That one works real good, and then every once in a while it'll foul up, you know. But I don't know. It's a mess, ain't it?
Oh, it's fascinating. I think that people that's watching, if you're watching, leave us a comment on if you remember going to diners like this back in the day. A lot of my people remember this stuff growing up.
This is a 59 jukebox.
59.
Yeah, and those are probably at least 70s. You could sit at the table and make your own selections.
And then they would play over
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had to have something to match that. You have to have the master jukebox.
You'd have to have a later jukebox than this for them to work.
Well, that looks absolutely wonderful, everything you've done. Now, was the burgers, did you have this burgers and fries painted? That looks fairly...
Yeah, Caswell did that. The guy that I told you that I'd done a swap out on putting his house on the roof. But he did all the lettering about everything.
You even got a movie drive-in.
Yeah, it's a smaller one.
Screen over here,
It works. We got all the, I meant to put those out for you, but I didn't get around to it. We got all the speakers on poles.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, they're under the diner. But anyway, we'd put them out and we'd line up when we'd have the shows, and just like at the old movies. But like I said, I've let up quite a bit, and thinking about if my health holds up, firing it back up again. Get her done.
Well, I guess, you know, you'd probably have to charge something for people just come in and look around, because you got a lot of, you know, if they just want to come through and do a tour, you'd have to charge a little bit to keep up insurance and maintenance and all that, you know.
If we fired it back up, I probably would. I never even got the leaves out of that place, and you don't want to shake.
So this is Memory Lane Fire Hall here, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lakeview Fire Department. I like those fire trucks now.
You know, I don't shake that mirror. I know they don't get against that thing. You might get a yellow jacket.
Yellow jacket, yeah, we don't want none of them.
I think I aroused some there yesterday or Saturday, whenever. I didn't mess with them. Don't want fools no yellow jackets.
And this town hall here?
Yeah, this is Mayberry.
Mayberry, okay.
No, it's not.
Like Mayberry.
Yep, got must in here. Yeah, I think I've got a. Now we have you not met the lady in Jellicoe?
No, I've heard about her.
Honey, she looks more like Aunt B than Aunt B herself. That's her.
Right.
Well, right over there, up there she is as well. And here's, well, he's up there too. He plays Otis and Let's say, I don't guess you want to be held up. Well, he don't look much like Andy, but I guess, or he looks more like Otis up there though.
So she's been here before?
Oh, they come several years with their old patrol car. Oh, by the way, when we'd have the show, we'd have an Elvis, and we had a friend that had a 57 Cadillac, and he would haul Elvis down the hill, and we'd escort him with Andy. And the siren, we'd out, and he'd pull up out here, and now he was great. He probably, I believe, as good as Elvis almost. But anyway, if you look on the videos, you can probably see him. But these ladies, you would have thought it really was Elvis. I mean.
Oh yeah, they went nuts over him, huh?
Yeah.
Well.
Hey, Lottie. What a mess.
So I see you used even different brick on each storefront.
Yeah. We've got a bank here, but you go around back and come in, it's basically a rough doctor's office. Yeah, but anyway, had to go down. I'd say it's a mess back there now.
So this is something you don't see no more. You don't see no more radio and TV repair shops.
Well, everybody asks me, why did you put Harry's on there instead of Emmett, you know, on Mayberry?
Oh, yeah?
I said, well, pretty simple. Harry is the one that keeps my jukebox going, so I guess his name goes on there, you know. Harry Howell, he keeps everybody's jukeboxes going.
He's the man that knows about the old stuff, huh?
He, you know, when we'd have a big show, he would actually come up here and work in this. Oh, he took pride in working on this stuff.
And here?
He can fix anything in here.
Wow.
He grew up, his dad was into the same thing, and that's all he's done all of his life. And he's probably now 65 or 70. Old buddy of mine that passed away that was going to Route 66 with. That's a mess, isn't it?
This fella in here done lost his pants, Otis.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get him some galluses. And we acquired a horse. My wife's brother passed away, and we got his horse. And so after I got the horse, I had to build a barn. After I built the barn, I thought I'll move the blacksmith shop over here. After that, I thought, well, I'll just put a saloon in. And it's not all, it's just an old rough. I don't let that door hit you. Pretty dirty in here. Of course, pretty hard to keep it clean, doors open.
Well, they wasn't clean back in the day anyways. There's people coming in off the road with mud on their boots and...
You know, everybody says, well, when are you going to put some stools up here? And I said, saloons didn't have stools. They, you know, they came in sitting, then they're drinking, standing up. I guess it's ready to fight.
Want to be on their feet ready to go, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah. We got cars in the basement, cars in Virginia, and a few different places. But anyway.
Let's look at this Triumph right here. I'm interested. That's
just some old stuff I throwed out here to have a little car lot.
Yeah.
It's Jaguar permit.
Now is this different as a hatchback? Does it come as a coupe, or is this is that the GT Plus because it's got this hatchback on it?
I think now I don't know that much about Triumph, but I think all the GT6, that's a 6-cylinder with twin carburetors.
What year model is it?
73, I think.
I had one like this that I was going to try to restore and never did get to do it.
GT6 Plus.
GT6 Plus. It sure is a sharp little car, ain't it?
Yeah, I like them. I've got a little Jaguar up in the garage I meant to bring down. A 52 XK.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's up there in the back of the body shop. But I don't know. I'm letting everything get out of hand and the weeds taking over.
So this looks like this had been some kind of business. So did you bring this building here too?
Two big greenhorns built a barn there. I mean, me and another guy when I was 1971 or 2. We didn't know nothing about building then. And I just I did. I don't know whether I got a good California 57 Plymouth in there.
Oh, yeah.
No Chrysler, but I don't know. I don't even know. You want in?
Yeah, let's see what's in there for a minute, real quick.
Maybe I can get in. I don't know.
If you can open, if you can't, don't worry about
It
it.
ain't been open forever. Surely that's not dead bolted. But, I don't know if I'm going to get in or not.
Well, we can catch it next time. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what's wrong with the door.
They've got to see quite a few cars already, so if they don't get these two, they'll be okay.
Super solid. That's a year before Christine. I robbed the letters off of it for another Plymouth for the 60. But anyway, 59 Chrysler 413 2.4s. I need to get them cars out and ride them, don't I?
Well, it's better on them to fire them up and get them out every
Can't
now
keep
and then.
them all up.
So this your lawn mowing shed looks like here. You gotta
Well,
keep this place mowed. I guess it takes a minute to mow all this around here.
well, I got a 16-footer over there in the other garage. There's the El Camino sitting in there under all that junk. It's just almost new.
Oh, really?
It's a 7. No. It's 82 model. 82 model. Corvette in there and some more mowers. But you might find it interesting, this old home.
Yeah, I had never heard of this particular house that you're talking about.
I'll tell you real briefly. After World War II, there was a big shortage of homes. Somebody must have had this on the drawing board. They started prefabbing these houses in late 48, and they only lasted 2 or 3 years. It was a little too expensive. They cost all porcelain, not a stick of wood in it.
Inside and out.
Metal frames, porcelain metal walls, outside roof, the whole 9 yards. It's porcelain.
Now, how did you move this house?
Disassembled.
Disassembled.
Yep.
And put it back together.
Yep. Disassembled and put it back. It was on the story behind it. In the late 40s, after World War II and a shortage of homes, you could pour a concrete slab, and Lustron company would come in on Monday, and you could move in on Saturday. It's all prefab. I've got a lot of literature on it, but that was about faded out. But I'm getting old and forgetful, but I'm pretty sure they built 2,100 total. Now, Sears and Roebuck used to sell a metal house. Do you ever hear about those?
Well, I know of Sears and Roebuck houses, but not a metal house.
Yeah, they sold it all type, but they did sell a metal. But I don't know. There's my kitty car when I was a kid.
Oh, that was yours?
Yeah. And
You got some vintage luggage in here. Well, it's a 3-bedroom. It's a lot bigger than it looks on the outside, ain't
it
it?
is really a well laid, I mean, for the time, it was a good sized house, I guess. But you know, you could build a brick home in 1966 or 8 for $12,000. In 1948, these was $12,000.
So it was expensive, wasn't it?
They was a little too expensive and they went bankrupt.
Now, did they insulate these panels in between
Oh,
between
yeah.
the walls?
This is supposed to have been the master bedroom, but we made it the kids' bedroom, kinda. Mom and Dad had to go over here. But
This would have been very futuristic back then, wouldn't it?
yes, it would. Yep. And this bathroom in here, I don't know where you could stand. If you was having any trouble, you could look at the colors and get excited. I don't know.
So you had to disassemble all these appliances and put them back, all
Yep.
the commodes, sinks, everything covered. Golly, that was quite a project. Now tell us about that project, taking this apart.
Well, the old boy built the store, and I had to go over and do the building for the painter. He was lightning fast. He was really fast builder. Little, we'll not get technical here on film, but anyway, thank God for him. He helped me do a lot of work here. Very reasonable. He disassembled this house in 2 weeks, him and one guy, and he came back over and it took 3 weeks to put it back up. So he's got, yeah, I've got 5 weeks labor in this house, 2 guys. But that wasn't bad. That's not very bad at all.
No,
But
it's very
now,
interesting.
You're speaking of the old Formica tops.
Yes.
After one of the videos I did, people called me and wanted to sell me this dinette set. Or maybe it is about to give it to me. I don't remember how much it was. But nevertheless, I went up and they advertised it as a 57. And I questioned them. I said, no. I said, I think it maybe it's probably late 70s or even the 80s. And they went in there in his house and he come out with a picture, 1957. You know when they used to put the date on the bottom of the picture?
Yeah.
It's brand new. So it is a 57. I disputed him, or not, you know, I just told him I thought it was a little later.
Yeah, usually they had that aluminum band. I've never seen this bar system or this.
But they had the dishwasher, stove,
A
table.
Dishwasher.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know they had them in
57.
In the 50s.
They had 57. That was probably the first one. When they were among the first.
It come with appliances and everything. Like, wonder did it come with the refrigerator and everything? I guess probably stove.
Well, yeah, I'll be honest. I did. This was a white refrigerator, and I just matched it.
But I mean, originally when they bought these new, they.
Oh
Probably,
yeah, they bought all of this in '57.
Yeah.
The people I got it from in Kingsport. But yeah, it's a little cluttered, but I just can't find enough places to put all this junk. You know.
Check the radio out. I love old radios. They gave some, there's a kind of art deco, I guess. They got a little bit of style to them.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you got a utility room here too. So this is,
A little cluttered.
how many square foot is this? About 1,400?
I think it's around 1,400. I'm not sure.
It's a lot bigger once you get inside it because.
I never had seen an ironer. You know, you see that old appliance there in the corner? I never did know anything about those. I've ended up with 2 of them.
What's that we're talking about?
It's an iron, instead of using an iron.
This?
Yeah.
Where'd you put your clothes in at?
You raise the hatch. I don't know where the
Yeah. You can't raise it. You got stuff on it.
But.
And there's the washing machine. Boy, that's in good shape too. That looks like it come right out of a house not been used a lot.
Yep. Well, you said you liked old trailers.
Yeah, this is one of the things when we did our walkthrough a little while ago.
Yep.
That I saw. I don't know why. I guess different people have different things that catch their attention.
Now these Lustron homes didn't have the carport. I added that. I always liked the carports back in the day, you know. And the grocery getter's tires went flat. But no, I didn't expect you to go in and look at this. It's probably cluttery and dirty.
Well, for some reason, everybody likes different things, and I'm going down the road, if I see a vintage trailer, it always gets my attention.
This is a 52 model. And of course, the lady changed the door. The door's not original, but it's pretty much original inside, and not in that bad a shape.
Is this the one you said the lady bought new?
Bought it new in 52 and put a roof over it. Stayed under that roof until 09, I guess, somewhere in the 09 vicinity. But it's still in pretty daggone good shape for a 52. It's not really been restored.
Yeah, you can tell it ain't leaked really much. Cause
Right here, I did cover them completely so they wouldn't leak.
She kept it under a carport type thing, I guess. Look at that stove. How about that? Ain't that cute?
I like that old Formica on the back. Turned. Little dust coming out of that. Oh, that vent's giving away. Yep. Anyway, big old refrigerator bill. Hey, this is all original appliance too, she told me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they told me something that I cannot, I don't want to dispute nobody. She said this has never been covered. There ain't no way that could have lasted, could they? In 52?
Well, if she just lived here by herself and didn't have kids, it's possible.
Yeah. Big bathroom.
Yep.
I think she lived in it from 52 to 08. May be wrong, but I believe that's right. 52 to 08.
It's got a back door too.
48 and 8 is 56 years. She lived in this thing 56 years.
Got plenty of mirrors in here to make it look a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Little makeup area here.
Yeah.
Well, this would have been a nice home back in that day.
Yeah, a little tight, but I guess I like this TV here pretty good.
I was wondering if that, don't know if that's Tupperware or not. Tupperware is getting big in the 50s.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's a big old stove range, isn't it?
Let's walk by these other homes here while you're locking that up. I'll be filming them.
They're probably full of junk.
I'll just walk by them. We don't have to go in them. Just let them see it. That was interesting there. Very interesting. Well, these are aluminum, I guess.
Do what again?
Aluminum.
Yeah. Those are Spartas. They're supposed to, that green one was supposed to be aluminum. It wasn't supposed to be painted.
And here we are at the Ferris wheel. How's the man come by a Ferris wheel?
Well, there's an amusement group over in Greenville that had that. You remember Jake Butcher?
Yeah.
Jake Butcher used to own that.
Did he?
Yeah. He used to own the Ferris wheel. But anyway, I just heard about it and I thought, well, let's go over and check it out. Ended up bringing it home. I think I don't remember what I paid him for it, but I'm a sucker for junk.
You had to put it back together, I guess, huh?
Actually, the old man that owned it, his son came over here and donated a hard day with me. I was afraid I couldn't figure it all out. And we started putting the seats back on it and I quit. The wind actually rolled them things. A couple of them came down.
We got a
3 of them came down.
merry-go-round over here too, don't you?
Yeah. Charlotte Trolley over in Charlotte, North Carolina had that in their, I guess in their waiting area or whatever. And they was actually, I think that's where the NASCAR museum is now.
Okay.
And they had to move it all out, and I heard about it, and they decided that yeah, it'd be all right for me to buy it, so I did. And it runs real good. Lord, my little granddaughter, she had to come down here every evening and ride that thing. Yeah, every day.
You got the DeLorean over here.
Yeah. That one's been on fire.
Been on fire.
Yep.
Got to going too fast. Just burst into flames, didn't it?
Yeah. I've got one down in another garage, and I thought, well, you may need a part, so I just bought it. And after I bought it for parts, I thought I was going to try to decorate it Back to the Future and never did get around to all of it.
Yeah, it looks like you started on it, didn't you?
Yeah.
What, that have a Volvo 6 straight inline 6 or
Volvo
V6?
V6.
V6, okay.
Yeah. Volvo V6. We've
all right, guys, we just come back. We went and got a burger and had a little bit of lunch and been talking, having a good day today. And Otis has an amazing place here, and we're going to start now on the lower section. You've seen the Texaco already, but this is the lower section, and we're going to go right down here. And I know a bunch of you is going to want to see all these vintage cars, and they're going to end up down there at the church, and I don't know where we'll end up after that, but we're going to walk around this road here and look at some things. You ready?
ready.
Let's do it.
Let's get her done.
All right. Well, we didn't talk about that place up there. I just noticed we missed. You've made what's that, a drive-in?
Actually, that's the old Roxy marquee from the local downtown drive or movie theater.
Movie theater.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if that was for a drive-in or a movie theater.
No, that was right on Main Street, right beside the old Hill Springs Inn.
So let's get a little view here. You got the diner over here. We saw that just a little while ago in the video. Then we walked all up through there. And now we're going to start back down here. I like your Texaco truck here.
Yeah.
I like trucks. I'm a truck guy.
Hey.
Trucks and vans is my thing, so.
I don't think she's hauled any gas in a while.
What year would this be, do you know?
That is a 51.
51.
1951.
You know, I'm always curious, where'd you find something like that at? I've asked you that on a bunch of these cars.
Actually, that thing came out of Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you bring it out of Oklahoma yourself?
No, there's a guy down in Morristown brings a lot of stuff out of
But you'd
Oklahoma.
bought it and had it brought back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he locates a lot. He enjoys taking those long trips and bringing stuff home.
He finds things for you to buy then, I guess.
Well, yeah, he knows a sucker.
So this is a building, what you said you'd turn this into like a motel, and you was telling me about this sign.
Well,
This sign was unique too. You got that donated, I believe, right?
yes, lady Miss Daisy Smith here local, they own several different things. She wanted us to have it here rather than be laid up behind the barn or either sold for a profit. So thank God for her. She's that's a fine family.
So these are supposed to represent motel rooms.
Yep. Looks like it's run down a little bit.
Well, it's I know what's in there now. See, when we come by earlier, I didn't know it was plumb full of cars. I didn't even get to the back of it. You was telling me about things when we was eating lunch I didn't even know was in there.
Yeah.
Now this is interesting too. This is tell us about this bus.
Well, it's an old 51 GMC. I think the military used a lot of them. I don't know exactly what that one was used for earlier in life, but anyway, I've got to get the door back on it and try to clean it up. Elvis is going to have it cleaned up if he's going back on tour with it.
You gonna make that Elvis's tour bus, huh?
Yeah. And we don't need these two new models down here, but they'll be here temporarily.
You're still actively doing some body work,
Well, them's a couple parts vehicles that don't need to be in the pile.
Now, there's your other Gremlin over there. Is that a 71 also?
I don't know whether it's 72 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's for parts as well. I think.
Do you actually sell anything off any of these? I wouldn't imagine you probably did.
It has to be an awful needful accommodation if I do. I don't try to sell.
Right, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to
I accommodate a few people, you know.
Some good friends, I guess you might if they needed something.
I do accommodate a few people.
Ah, so this right here, I see another AMC back here in the back. Now this right here is a...
Metropolitan.
A what?
Metropolitan.
Metropolitan, there you go.
Yep.
Wow. There's another truck.
Yeah.
Some more bugs down here. Is this stuff you'd bought over the years? How did you come about these and why?
Well, I don't know how it came about so many. I don't know. I guess I had salvage license back in the day. And I don't know, a lot of people need their yards cleaned out. And if it's old enough, I'll clean it out.
Okay.
I don't fool with a lot of 80s or, you know, everything I'm looking for is 70s back. And not really looking for much more, but anyway.
I think this is another Triumph here, ain't it? What's this?
So which one?
Is this a Triumph, another one?
TR7. I've got 3 of those. I think I got a real clean one. I don't guess you even got to see it in the garage. It's been
is it in the back?
Yeah.
Well, when I come back, I'm gonna see it, okay?
Well, it's clean.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I like foreign cars. I see, what we got over here? Is that a Nissan?
Opel.
Opel, okay. Now that
Opel
was a
GT.
Buick, right?
Huh?
That's a Buick. Ain't
yeah.
Opel made by Buick or sold by Buick? They were sold by Buick, maybe.
They called that the little miniature Corvette, you know, I mean.
Now that's a foreign car though, right? It wasn't made in America, I don't think, was it?
Probably wasn't made in America, but it was like you said, Buick sold to Opel, I think. And but anyway, I think I got 2 of those. But just a lot of stuff about, and not forgot about it, but you know, it kind of refreshes my memory to get in here and look at some of it.
What's that? Is that a Chrysler van over there?
The silver one?
Yeah.
No, that's an old Astro.
An Astro, okay.
Yep.
So say it didn't quite look like a...
No.
They made a lot of Chryslers in those minivans.
No, I just hated to get rid of it. It's got a a great engine in it and run good. And
this one right here, now this is a unique.
Little Econoline pickup.
So that would have been the same thing as a van, but just...
Same thing as a van, only that it's a pickup. But, you know, I really intended to fix that up and put the trailer behind it and haul the Thunderbolt. That thing actually ran good when I brought it in here, but pretty solid. That would have been a neat little piece to haul the Thunderbolt on.
Yeah.
But got a lot of dreams, just don't have enough time to get them done.
Well, it looks like to me you have restored quite a number of cars over the years. Just what you've got here now that I see in your personal collection is a quite achievement to have done that yourself, which, you know, you being a body guy, it helped out, you know, you had the stuff and the knowledge to fix them, so
yep.
It made it to where you could do it.
This car was in decent shape when I brought it down here. It's got hydraulics on it. It's a Mexican low-riding hopping car. It's still got all the, ran great. I mean, it's a pretty good old car, but I just let it sit down there and run as well.
So you're a paint and body man. Let me ask you, you've done a lot of car shows. When did the popularity of people leaving them patina start? Start seeing a lot of that now.
Well, I think the patina look come on about like the old high school hot rods. You know, if you really look at the high school hot rods, came from people not being able to afford fixing them up. Okay. So that became popular. I mean, everybody got old high school hot rods. Well, the patinas come along, and the people that didn't want to invest in restoring them cleaned them up, and now it's become a pretty hot fad.
Right, yeah.
And yeah, I love the old patina cars. I love them. I think they get more attention than a real slick car at a show.
Yeah, well, you don't see as many of them, for one. You know, they're kind of starting to show up more and more. I've been to a few shows where they've been more patina cars than restored cars.
Well, I just got done selling a 67 Hemi GTX. I was going to patina, and kind of wish I hadn't sold it, but that's beside the point.
Well, what car, let me ask you this. What's the car you the most wish you had never sold? You wish you still had? Which one do you think you'd like to have kept more than any of them?
There's so many of them.
All of them?
There's so many of them I couldn't mention it.
So how old was you? Let me ask you this. How old was you when you got your first car? How old was you?
When I got my first car?
Yeah.
Oh, I was 12 years old.
What'd you get? What'd you have?
I never did use it much. I got an old 46 Chevy.
Yeah.
And by the time I got old enough to drive, my sister handed me down a 58 Buick. I've got one of those in there too, which a kid didn't want a 58 Buick, but it was a nice big old two-door hardtop, beautiful car. And then my really first car was a 64 Fairlane, just like the Thunderbolt. No, it wasn't a Thunderbolt, but it was a Fairlane. And then I drew away from Ford, kinda. I don't know, I got into Mopar.
What was your first job?
Huh?
What was your first job?
I worked for myself. When I was 15, I was painting cars when I was 15 years old.
You were?
No, yeah, but I ended up painting cars and tried to stay out of body work and wanted to do it as a hobby. Well, I never could find the right job, so I took a job as body work, and I've loved it ever since. I did teach 4 years vocation.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Other than that, I've been into body work. But another new one that needs to be got out when I finish getting what parts.
Now what will you do with that? Is that something you're going to redo?
No, I do a lot of those trucks, and I just pick all the good parts off of that one and take her to the crusher, I guess.
Look at that big Oldsmobile.
58 O's.
It sure got a front end on it. Looks like a bulldozer, don't it, almost?
Yeah,
it's so big.
The Buick, you know, the Buick I was speaking of, there's one in the garage. I believe that's the heaviest looking car I've ever seen.
It does look like it's solid. I wouldn't want to get hit by it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we're getting into the truck area now.
Yep.
Trucks. There's an old panel van. What year model's that?
The van?
Yeah.
I think that's a 48.
And that's a
Metro.
A Metro. That had an international motor, or what would that have been?
Yep.
It's got the international symbol on it, so.
Yep.
And then there's a Jeep in there, look at that.
Yeah, when I did that Jeep in the garage, I kept finding 2 or 3. I think I got 3 of them, and I done the best one.
One like you got that's restored in there. You restored that one in there?
Yeah.
And so you used some parts off this one?
I had this one first, and I found a better one.
Okay.
And then I got another one. But that's the way I guess you get into it. You buy one and you find something better. Kind of like the Dodge Viper I was going to do up there. Found a little better one. Yeah, it's awful enjoyable. Just come down here and listen to them things rust at night.
Listen to them rust. Yeah, and I like this. Now, this was a Commander, is that what they call this? A Commando, no, Commando.
Yeah, Commando.
Okay.
Commando.
I don't think they made them too many years, did they?
I remember fixing those when they were brand new.
Yeah?
I mean, they was fairly popular back in the early to mid 70s. Well, they still popular, I guess. But I mean, they were very popular back then, and I was fixing them when they was brand new. Hey, laddie.
Yeah, was you fixing wrecks or?
Yeah, fix them up and resell them or whatever. You find light damage or whatever you could get.
So, don't think we're going to make it over there this video, but next video maybe we'll get to see your airplane hangar. Maybe you'll have it straightened up for us and we can go over and look at that.
That'll be fine.
Because I definitely want to come back. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Because I really enjoy your place here.
We welcome anybody that wants to come. I mean, you're welcome here anytime.
Now, was this an actual school?
No.
That's what it says. A little small, I think, but
no, actually.
Candy Creek School.
You know where Fast Track is in Gatlinburg?
Yeah.
Old Ralph Harmon. This was on the front of a motel right there at the Fast Track, right beside of it. He bought the property, the demolition of the building, and expanded his area. And of course, I know Ralph good. But he actually, he hated to see it get torn down, so we hauled it up here. And then I thought, well, what am I going to do with it? So I couldn't figure out nothing else. I just made a little school. It's got the desk and all the stuff in it, the old school desk.
Now tell me about the bus, because I like this, I think, better than anything I've seen down here in the lower field, because it's got some character. Look at that thing.
Yeah, I would have loved to have had time to restore it and make it real nice and drivable, but I don't know whether that's ever going to happen or not. But there's a guy getting ready to take it to the crusher, and he called me. And he said, you need a bus? He said, it'll probably bring $350 at the crusher. I said, no, I'll take you for that, you know. So, you know, you got plans for everything like that. I'd like to fix it, but I've done got too old for that. Uh-oh, here comes the boss. Here comes the boss.
Let's go over here and see what she's driving. We got to check this out. I've seen these around before.
Oh,
it's even got her name on it.
Yeah, PFC Zella.
I got my gas tank. I got many stickers on the back up here.
She's gained her independence, buddy. She can drive wherever she wants to down here.
Now, did I ask you how old you were? Did we ask how old are you, Zella?
Oh, I'm 11 years old. I turned 11 on May 9th.
Well, you already got you a Jeep. You're doing good, ain't you?
Yep. I got it when last year.
Yeah, she loves her Jeep.
And then the motor's pretty good on this thing. At least I think it's right here. Well.
Oh, how about that?
It's a full gas car.
Well, would you let me borrow it for a couple of days?
No! You ain't using my Jeep.
Well, you'd let him ride it, wouldn't you?
I don't care.
Maybe you'd take me for a ride in it sometime.
I could take you in it right now.
Could you?
He's going to come back again.
I'm going to be back. I like to come back. You care if I come back again sometime?
I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'll come back another day. We've been having a good day today. If I would have to want to come back here again.
You want to come in with us a moment, Zella?
Sure.
Your mom, I got to talk to your mom a little while ago.
Oh yeah. She was tired. It was a tiring day.
Oh, was? Do you help her work sometimes?
Yes, I am actually starting doing car washes down there.
Car washes?
I wash my Jeep all the time. I wash a Dodge. I'm all into cars.
Well, you got a whole bunch around here to wash. You ever wash any of them for your papa?
No.
No.
Now, she's washed for car lot cars. She's getting on commission up there selling a few cars.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and she'll keep those clean.
I sold a Nissan truck, and it was like red.
Yeah?
I think it was like a 2015. I don't know.
You want to come in and visit the house?
What do you know about this house, Zella? You know anything about what I know your papa knows about it. What do you know about it?
Well, it's like a very nice house. I played in it when I was little a lot to the point like I played with my babies in there. I played with my toys.
Well, it sounds like you had a big old playhouse here.
Yeah.
You had a real house for a playhouse, didn't you?
Yep.
Now, what causes that right there? What's all this about here?
Fossil.
That's a fossil with vines that was on that at one time?
Yes.
I've never seen them with the vines like that.
We've got a few of those rocks around.
Well, that's quite unusual, ain't it?
Yep.
Oh, it's a complete house in here. No wonder you come play.
I used to lay in that bed over there.
Yeah?
It was pretty comfy, honestly.
Yeah. You didn't get in there with that doll in there, did you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
That's a little scary for me.
It's not scary for me. I don't care.
I can tell you a little history about this.
Okay.
This was the bed right before I was born. Mother and Dad owned this bed, so you know the rest of the story.
Yeah?
Most of the stuff belonged to my family through the years. This was my granny's rocker, and there's my granny's side saddle. It was born in 1876, and I don't know what year she would have had that, but that's my grandmother's side saddle. But anyway, and I think that is my wife's grandparents' cabinet.
Zoom out here on the camera so we can see it a little bit better, wider angle.
Yeah.
I bet a lot of people watching remembers when houses was like this all the time.
This was my uncle's house.
Yeah.
I took the windows and the doors and recreated it.
Okay.
But it was exact footage, same size. My uncle, actually my dad and my uncle owned farms together, and they owned this little farm together. My uncle lived in this house. This was Mother's when I was about very young. I used to play in there, the old cabinet. And this is my mother's sink. And
now, how did you come about this? Was your mom and dad still living in their house when you was a kid when they passed away, or how did you get this stuff?
how did I get?
Yeah, like this. How did you?
Oh, no, I still own the farm myself.
Oh, okay. So you still have the farm, but you're up on.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
we did an good old two-story house and a farm. I'd like to find somebody that'd like to have it.
Oh yeah.
180 acres laying over there, nice farm.
Where's that at?
It's in Blackwater, Virginia.
Virginia. Okay.
Yeah.
So you grew up in Virginia?
Yep.
Okay.
Spent 18 years over here and couldn't wait to get to Hawkins County. I've lived here ever since.
Yeah.
When I was her age, I'd come to Rogersville and I told Dad, I said, I'm living here someday.
Why'd you like it so good for, you reckon?
Back in that day, it was probably as cool a town as anywhere. Had all kinds of classic cars. Everything was just a neat drive-in movies. I mean, it was a neat place. And of course, all that's gone everywhere anymore about it. But I just like Rogersville. I mean, small town. You're 20, 30 minutes away from anywhere if you want other things, good eats or entertainment. I mean, they get a little entertainment and here a little good eats here, but anyway, it's just what it is. And here's the family washer and wringer.
So this is your family's.
Yeah.
That's quite amazing that you got so much
Well-
actual furniture from that far back. That's just quite.
This is an old sofa that we had at one time. This is, like I said, my grandmother was born in 1776, died at 104. That was her chair. She died back in the 70s. But anyway, hey, it just, and we got too much clutter in here. We need to move. And I honestly believe, I can't swear to it, I believe that's our first TV that we ever had.
Oh yeah.
Mother and Dad.
Yeah. How old would you have been when you got a TV the first time? You remember?
Late 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had electricity. We didn't have a bathroom, inside bathroom until about 60. Yeah. Yeah.
I was still in Virginia.
Yep. But not many people did over there.
No, and you don't find many people today that don't, but you do find a few people living off grid.
Yep. That was my wife's grandparents' old bench. And I think some of these old chairs handed down. And I know these were Mother's. But we tried to keep all the, the older stuff that we can that belonged to her family.
Well, here's something you don't see much of. You probably bought these from the home place too, I guess, didn't you?
What's that?
These clothesline.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's some real Appalachian history right there, just in the old clothesline shows. People just don't hang their clothes out no more like they did, do they?
Nope.
And back here is a really good place to fish because me and my friend the other day, we fished down here, and I caught like many fish when I was little. We tried fishing over here, but then we didn't catch anything because it was shallow. And then back there, we actually saw like a little bob. We were so close to catching a fish.
Well, I bet that's fun living by this creek because it sure is pretty, ain't it?
Yeah. And then today I might get them and we might go fishing today because I told them, I was like, maybe on Monday we can go fishing.
Yeah. Well, I think I just saw one jump over here. This looks like a good hole of water right here for the fish.
Oh, let me tell you one more thing.
Okay.
A lot of the big local churches that don't have, they got
Don't have a baptizing hole. They come here to baptize, I bet, don't they?
They come here to baptize.
I know that, didn't I?
Yep. The only thing,
Get baptized down here, but then instead I got baptized at First Baptist.
Well, you can do it more than once sometimes,
I think
I'm
she's
getting baptized again at City Church.
Well, you need to get, sometime we have baptizing down here, you need to get baptized on your property, see?
I am.
Let's see here if we can see any fish in here. I bet there's some down in there.
There's a few in there, but not no big ones.
Yeah, if we had a little bread or something, we could throw it in there. This is absolutely gorgeous property, Otis. It's absolutely amazing that what you've done here. This creek runs right back through this property, all around it, I guess, don't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of creek bank property.
That's nice. It's hard to find property with a year-round creek, especially a big one like this right here.
And then where all that grass is, that I used to call it my island. I called it Zella's Island. And then I still dip my feet in there sometimes.
Well, do you get to ride the horse that y'all got up there now? Have you rode that?
I have never rode her before.
Yeah? So is this where you tie her up at though? Is this for the horses?
This is just for me to get down there. Like if I want to get down there, I hold on to right here.
Yeah?
And I slide myself down.
My father-in-law put all those up back in the day. Yeah, old horse hitchers.
That's where you tie your horse up. So you'd bring your horse and tie it up there and go to church.
Yeah, I'd go to church. But yeah, we've, you want to look in the church, I'm sure.
Yeah, just tell me about the pews that come out of the Pressman's.
Pressman's home.
Yeah.
They renamed it Camelot. Of course, now it's back to Pressman's home after everything went kafooey.
Creekside Baptist Church.
Yep.
Well, you've put a lot of work in pouring concrete and building stuff here. You've built a whole town.
Well.
And then when I was about 4 or 5, I used to sing in here.
You did? You sing?
Yeah.
What do you sing?
Well, my Mimi came here and my papa always came here, and then I always used to sing like Amazing Grace and all that.
You want to sing for us?
I am not singing.
Maybe next time.
I've got it on video.
That'll take up too much time.
Well, maybe next time we'll get a clip of you singing. Yeah, you did a good job on them pews.
All I did is put that end on.
Cut them in half. Tell them what you did.
Huh?
We was eating lunch when you told about these pews. Tell them about cutting them in half.
Well, they were all one bench. I mean, I had to half them to make it fit this church. But anyway, I just took and recreated an end like this on the end, and I mean, they're good and sturdy.
Yep, they are.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, okay, so right here you go. You see those right there?
Yep.
That's what I used to do.
Is that right?
Yeah, I used to make these. Them come from my place right there without a doubt. And that's what I used to do. I didn't make those frames, but I did make frames. That was a ornate frame. But that's, I was telling you I did a church with a song under it.
You do the actual shoots? I mean,
no, I didn't do the photos back then.
Print, yeah.
We buy them from a publishing company, and then we would add poems to them, and they would send them to funerals or different things.
These are not fitting, I don't guess, for the era of time we got, but my brother-in-law used to have a gospel group, and they talked about this church having the best acoustics. Is that the way you pronounce it? They love to come here and practice.
Oh,
and they practice about every week here.
I see that. They've got the equipment here.
Is that? Did I pronounce that right?
Acoustics?
Acoustics, yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it's got a, I mean, I don't know how, but I mean, it turned out to be that way. But nevertheless.
Now, did you just build this stick up? I mean, this wasn't moved here. You built this building, right?
Yeah. Well, thanks once again to the old boy that helped me do all this. He's very, very fast. Maybe not perfectionist and a little thing, but down here I think it looks great. He built the church, built the store, built the house, built all those buildings where the jail's at, and he was super fast. I mean, he was super fast and very reasonable. But anyway, we just got started building. If I hadn't have quit, I'd had all the property tucked up here before long. Yeah.
Well, I think you got some property left over because I see some wood stuck here and there. Looks like you got some building projects in mind.
Yeah.
This is Monica, his daughter.
How you doing, Monica?
Oh, good. How are you?
We're doing good. We've been doing the whole tour, and Zella's been telling us some things about what she likes and does around here.
And I'm probably going to learn how to do piano, and then when I do, I'm probably going to be playing piano in that church.
I asked her to sing a song for us, and she wouldn't.
No.
Surprising.
I don't want to. It would take up too much time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's considerate.
So tell me about we probably won't go over there today, but maybe next trip when we do that side, when you get your when you get your hangar fixed over there, tell us a little bit about the covered bridge over there.
Well, I just needed a way to get across the creek, and me and my little helper built the bridge, and then we decided rather than let it rot, we just cover it and make it it's a good bridge.
Yeah.
Yep. But I don't know, like I said before, there's quite a few photos shot there. And the old junkyard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's two favorite things. Store, diner. But anyway, we may end up, it's according to how interested these ladies get. But
and then maybe next time, maybe you all, if my house is even clean, maybe y'all can go see my house.
She's excited about her new house.
She loves her new house.
Love her new house.
It's dirty though right now.
She just sold a beautiful old big 2-story over on Broadway.
And they're destroying it.
What do you mean by that?
So they are remodeling it. Like they're putting like a wine cellar. They took out the passport. The garage, the carport, and then like.
So you're not happy with the new changes then?
They messed up my bedroom too.
But anyway, it's a beautiful old home. But I think she loves this home up here better. I think the independence sure might mean a lot. The Jeep and traveling.
You get all this property.
I know how to drive my mom's car too.
Oh, well, how about that?
I drive it a lot. While we're down here, can I drive your car?
I don't know. That's my girl, but maybe one day we might just go ahead and go back to doing weddings here, like she's got plans.
And Jeep rides and
Weddings
car
are-
shows and maybe a diner, like somewhere like with real food, like I mentioned
Are you gonna
earlier.
cook? Are you gonna be the cook?
I do cook pretty good. I cooked my papa a cake for his
Yep.
birthday and my Mimi a sugar-free one because she's diabetic.
She cooks
so.
Well,
real
I do
good.
cooking shows on my channel too. You didn't know that, did you?
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I could
You'll have
do
to come
that.
cook for me. You'll be the youngest guest cook we've ever had.
Ooh,
She cooks really good. She fixes mom's breakfast
it's
a
really
lot.
good.
Yeah, better than
She really does, really.
When my friends are always over, I cook my mom eggs every morning, and I make me smoothie, like a banana strawberry smoothie. They're like very good.
All right, guys. Wow, this has been amazing. I've been trying to get here for quite a few years. Some of my viewers had told me about Memory Lane, and I looked it up on the internet, and then finally I can't remember, it was in the spring, I think I was here and talked to your daughter Monica, found her up there at the car lot, and left my card, and you called me back, and you had to take care of all the damage from Helene, so it took you about all summer to clean up, I guess.
Pretty much.
Yeah, looks good though.
We're almost getting to the light of the tunnel.
Well, what do you think about all this these got going
I
on?
think it's a lot of work
A lot of work.
and a lot of fun.
Do you ever have to smack him in the head and say, what are you doing?
No, I just do the work.
You just do the work. Well, what about you? You grew up in this, I guess, with him doing this.
I did. We used to have horses here, and now we have this.
Oh, so you like the horses.
Nah, I like the cars better.
And she drives a 4Runner too, so
Love my
she's my type of
4Runner.
gal. And then
Yeah.
Zella has her own Jeep, and she pretty much runs the place, looks like, anymore. So
She's the boss.
Yes,
I think she's in charge. So.
She's the boss.
So you guys can be found on Facebook under Eldridge Auto, maybe? Do you have
Eldridge Body Shop.
Eldridge Body Shop? Okay.
And then Monica Eldridge.
You can find some stuff on just Memory Lane on the internet.
Yes, you can absolutely. And they've been several people here that's filmed. You said GTV. What program was that they was filming for? Do you remember?
Weird backyards.
Weird Backyards.
But anyway.
You qualified, didn't you?
Yeah, we qualified, and it's been on Crossroads or
Tennessee Crossroads.
and
Yeah.
they did a little
World.
movie.
Yeah.
And what?
Women's World.
Yeah.
Women's
to see.
World. You know, why would Women's World come to this? What did they find
I
interesting?
guess they figured out us women was doing the hardest work.
They come to see who did all this.
Right.
Well, it sure is an amazing place, and I can tell. You said you've been here since, I think, 71. And I can tell the love and the dedication and the devotion that you've put into this. And it's, to me, this is true Appalachia right here. What, it's about growing up with cars. We always liked our cars growing up, and
Yep.
like going to church and like going to those general stores. And so this is definitely memory lane for a lot of people.
Yeah, well, we hope everyone enjoys it.
Well, guys, we're going to get ready to say bye. Leave us a comment. If there's things here that you remembered, leave us a comment. Tell us your story of growing up. And y'all have anything else to say, anybody, before we close?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Everybody's welcome.
All right. Well, you have to contact them. They're not open for daily visits, so you'd have to contact them, and they do have events, so you can't just show up and go through. You'd need to contact them first and see when they got an event going on, and then you can come see it. And I'll probably be here the very first event you do. I'll try to be here. And guys, we're gonna say bye. See you next time. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. See you next time.
was just fantastic.
It's fun driving this thing.
I think it didn't know what to do with my big butt. I'm too fat for it.
You're not too fat for it.